Snap judgment team. Who it be? I said who it be? Snap, snap, snap. Snap judge. Who it be? Snap, snap, snap. Snap. I said who it be? Snap, snap, snap. Snap judge. Oh, snap.
You know what time it is? Hey! Happy holidays, man. You know what it is, man. Thank you for tuning in. You already know what it is. It's the Snap Judgment Show.
Yeah.
Man, it's been cold, but it's been great for me.
Cold is all good out.
You know, you stay warm, stay true. That's what you're going to do. Hey, I got a great thirst thoughts today. Some experience I went through this weekend, I had to get it straight. It's because of what I did and what I've been through. So a small change in your life can make a big difference.
Yes.
If you struggle with feeling like you are not enough, you must believe in and keep saying this quote. When you need to, I have peace of mind because of my effort was enough.
Okay.
And all you will have in life is your effort. That's all you have is your effort.
Absolutely.
So just remember, man, you have to keep out here and strive and just make small things and the big things will come together.
Yeah.
Remember, your will has to be more than your skill.
Ooh, that's
it has
deep.
to be.
That is so deep.
You know, we see that here, we can be complacent, we can be content, but to be better, you have to push. You have to push. You haven't have enough energy to go out there and do what you need to do. Put forth the effort.
Don't stop, won't stop.
Oh, you know how we do. Hey. Want to give a couple birthday shout outs out there to the world, to the fans who watch and support the Snap Judgment Show.
Yeah.
Tina B. Anderson, my sis down in NC.
Ew.
Mama Sarah Faircloth. You know how we do. Yeah, Frank. Frankie Martin up there in New York. Monique Young, Christopher Miller, Kenyatta Bryant, my sis, and my man Luke, my nephew, Lupe Farrell, which we're going to feature one of his videos today.
Happy birthday.
Hey, these are Christmas babies. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
DJ Clue, you know how to do. Ha. But now, I want to thank everybody. You know, this is the holiday spirit.
Yes.
And there's a lot of things going on. People get emotional around these times. Mm-hmm. So, how do people cope with being, I'm going to say, without their family around this time?
Sometimes it's really, really hard. It really is, because I'm missing my family. Hey, Texas fam. Mwah.
What up, Boston?
How you doing? I really miss them. I think about them a lot. I only come back home like twice a year. So it's been a little like, oh, I miss you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's hard around this time. I think it's for like everybody because just bills and just being around family, especially if you're not tight with your family. Or your family's far away and financial situations can't keep you close.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just gotta.
Plane tickets, let me tell you, it's like $1 million.
Yes. Come on. Megabus like $500 billion. So what you talking about? So, but you want to make sure that everybody has a great holiday out there. Call your loved ones, and this is the time to keep warm and show your love and appreciation.
Yeah.
So other than that, man, it's. I have a question that I want to ask people out there. If you're dating someone or you're involved with someone, when is a good time that you ask the significant other for money?
First of all, what is an established relationship? Because if we just text buddies, nah. And then if we ain't really established anything, like for real, we don't talk all the time. You know what I mean? We ain't good friends. And what have you done for me lately.com.
Okay.
So really, like, are you a contributor or are you a taker? What is
I
your
think
point
somebody asked me that. It was like they got offended because it was seeing this girl that was like cordial, talking all that stuff, and she had the nerves to ask him for like $500. Like, I don't know you like that, but can I have $500? I mean, where they do that at?
What we doing now? First of all, what's your last name?
Facts.
How you doing? What are we doing? Are we dating or not? You know what I'm saying?
I'm cordial where I don't feel comfortable asking a woman or a woman asking a man, to pay a bill. I think, I'll give you enough money. Like, if I'm dating, I'm single and we're dating, if I ask for $100, $200, to me, that's bill money. So it's like, did we accumulate that bill? Or, I'm gonna ask for some. I'm gonna ask for some pocket change. I take care of my own bills.
Oh, okay.
But if I ask you, hey, can I get $60 and just from my pockets?
Yeah.
But when people ask you for $100, $200 a bill,
payment, my G.
$500. So anybody has a question, an answer to that, like, when is a good time to ask somebody you're dating? We ain't saying a relationship, but just start dating when you start asking them for significant amounts of money.
Never. How about that? If you don't sit down.
Holiday season, they out now, but I'm talking about a regular, Hey, a lot of relationships right now just started this summer.
Let me tell you that part.
They just started this summer.
Let me tell you, I done got 2 requests. One, a guy sent me a message. This is on Instagram, okay? I really need you to help me change my life. First of all, you started wrong.
Wow.
That, because I'm like, who are you? First of all, we
Facts.
just became friends. He was like, I'm trying to come to America. Ooh,
Oh, that kind of friend. Oh, that's
First of all, where we do that at?
that's benefit with.
I want you to change my life. I need you to change mine to get out of my life. You feel me? What we doing?
I don't know what people are doing, man. We just.
This is not 90 Day Fiance, first of all.
True. We call
doing
it,
that.
that's pimping.
Yeah,
I mean,
what
but
we doing?
they're doing legal. Now. I don't know what these kids do. That got me shocked.
Yeah.
Cause I can't. Help change
And then
my
another
life.
Lady, a lady at
you
that.
change your lives over there?
I'm going to change my life.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'll make
blessmylifesir.com. And then there was another lady. She hit me up on Messenger, and she's like, Tangie, I need $40. Who are you? I don't mind blessing people, believe me.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, I feel you sending a mass message to your whole friend list.
And to me, to asking somebody for random people like money that you really don't know.
Randoms.
I mean, it to me that's do I look like I got ATM automatic thirst money or something? Like, got it like that? Like, I got budgets and things myself.
But,
you know what I mean?
no.
I'm a thousandaire. You know, I'm close to a thousandaire.
Ooh,
so,
I'm a millionaire. I was just speaking it, man.
Yeah, I used to be 1,000, but how my bank account was all these transactions and things I had to cover just booked my my budget down. So, you know.
You gonna get back there, babe?
Oh, no doubt.
Come on
no
now.
doubt. We out there, man. Like I said, man.
All right.
Like I said, the holidays are here. Please get your hearts and your thoughts together, because man, this is time of joy, this is time of love, and it's also the end of the year. So make sure you make your resolutions. Don't wait until the first. I mean, really start it now. Get into it now, so you can get in the habit. So when the new year do come, you already be in the motion of doing things. Because like I said, a little bit of change can make a big difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to go to a video. This is my nephew. Loopy Pharrell, happy birthday out there.
Happy birthday.
Featuring Quentin Gilmore. They did this in New York and had a little nice season. I love it. I think it's gonna be my song of the year. It's called "Thanks for Giving Us Nothing." Hey, I love you, man. Keep doing your thing out there, Loopy Pharrell.
Yeah, back with another one. Oh man, it's like I just can't stay out the booth. Every night I'm trying to book. Hey. Yeah. Hey. One time. Look, born in 95, by 2010 the boy arrived. Christmas time, usually ain't no toys arrive. Put the boy aside, grew to a man. I seen niggas change for a few little bands. Tell me who's mans. Got too many goals for partying plans. They party and dance to music I make. They hardly was fans. Damn, conversations with grandma. I keep asking her, am I really who they be saying? I walk these streets and get praises. Try go to sleep and face demons. My heart got cold, it's anemic. Thanks for giving us nothing. I amounted to something. Yeah, meetings on millions. I've been just counting up hundreds. I can still count on my brothers. I love them.
Jesus, I'd like to thank you so much for bringing us together on this day to be thankful for the bounty that you have put before us. Lord, I'm very thankful that my son is here today. And I know he's alone right now as he walks this path of faith.
Lost so many brothers, swear that shit devastated. A lot of people had to go missing to fit the situation. But that don't make it better. I've been a bad boy, I'm a rude boy. But you're a bad boy like you Nathan better. Oh, you so fine and you bad as ever. She'll do you dirty, clean the mess up. Then after that we get up. Bunch of baby kids, they probably tell you shut up. Another man gone, all they tell you keep your head up. And when your money is up, why they don't say keep your bread up? They stick around and show you love until you fuck your check up. Tell them thanks for giving us nothing. All this hustling, drug dealing and robbing just to fill up our stomach. I never been out the country, but I move like I'm Russian. Put on that loop guard and that quitting. You tryna hit something. She try to get my attention without her saying nothing. Just like my paper and leaf, got that bitch bustin'. They say a picture worth 1,000 words. I guess my IG look like I sold 1,000 birds. In the struggle they put me through, I had a lot to learn. Thanks for giving us nothing. It was well deserved.
Neff,
We see you now.
I see
How
you out there,
now?
Lupe, doing your thing, man. Hey. I mean, next year I'm doing probably the top 5 videos and songs that I played on Snap Judgment. I think they moved up there.
Slamming it, he banging on
That
it.
was a nice little banger right
He
there.
done banging.
He's keeping it,
Come
man.
on, Neff.
Hey, keep Neff doing your thing, man. Keep working out there. Like I said, strive to be great. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
But happy holidays out there.
Happy
and
holidays.
what's going on out there in entertainment?
Oh, you know, like the impeachment with Donald Dump, trash, garbage.
Yeah. Finally.
Finally, but there's a lot of people that are very confused as far as the process, and people assume that once he got impeached, like we ain't gonna see him no more.
Oh,
He's gonna be
come on.
right
He's
there.
gonna be
you
right
feel
there.
me? Because
He's-
it's a process, okay? So at first, the Senate trial begins.
Correct.
The trial, everybody knows it take like 11 something days. You feel me?
Facts.
11, you feel
11,
me?
11.
All right, that begins, and then you got the Senate votes to convict him. But people don't understand that it's 67% of them people that need to go against and convict him to get out. You know, he
Yes.
got all them homeboys up in
Yes.
there. He ain't
And by
going
that time, the process to
The
be gone,
process-
and he's still gonna be in there, still get paid
be
from
sitting
it.
there looking
So
orange, you feel me?
need to get him now, not wait until the process.
now.
The process is
You
gonna get
feel
him.
me?
And, hey, we can't do
He
that.
gonna be sitting right there looking orange.
That's
you
what we
feel
call
me?
politics.
Ooh, or money. How you
Hell, he
doing?
got that.
All right. And secondly, folks acting a fool again for the holidays. Okay.
Yes.
So last week we was talking about the shooting at Cumberland Mall. Everybody pop, pop, bang,
Pop, pop,
bang.
pop.
You know what I mean? Now they shooting at Lenox Mall. Kids. What you doing? The fuck? Like, what we doing?
They need to go out there and work, get their stuff together. I mean, learn the
First of all,
process.
stop trying to
you know,
rob
stop
people.
trying to rob somebody who worked hard to get what for
She
their
was
family. You're
only
trying to
working
take
at
it.
Macy's. If that's anything,
Come
it's like
on.
$14 an hour. Stop it.
You gonna go to jail for a couple $100, if that.
The disrespect of it all.
Come on, man. You got to pay the lawyer fees and all that. Well, on that. Man.
It's just like,
come on,
what's
fellas, let's get it
going
together, man.
on? Come on. But yeah, the employee, she worked at Macy's. She went to
Wow.
her car just to, like, I don't know if it was taking a break or whatever, and 2 guys came up to her with guns and shot that girl.
See, I definitely want to pray for the family because things like that now, we just live in a world now where we just got to watch our surroundings, and it's bad.
It's bad,
You know, feel like
bad.
we're in Vietnam, but we're really not. But it's more of the control of these kids going around with fear, you know, for their feelings.
Yeah.
And that's just popping because they think they can
They
do
think
it.
that they winning. Y'all are losers.
Y'all losing, man. Y'all
Come
really
on.
losing this battle, man. And
And it's a female, first of all, with a gun. Y'all could have overpowered her probably.
Yes.
Like, come on, sit
Come
your
on, man.
black
That's
ass down.
coward.
Stupid.
Hey.
Anyway, so
Hope
back
they get you
to
in right street.
holidays. So have you started like doing a little presents? You already like did everything?
Let me tell you, man, I'm probably the typical black single father
doing it
man.
tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow Tuesday. Before I'm late
Yeah, okay.
discount. I mean, I did most of the big stuff, so now it's just
So you got
just
my
little
bike,
stuff.
or
Yeah, of
whatever.
course. Matter
Oh,
of
okay.
you know, I got a
Not
surprise.
the
I got a surprise.
tricycle,
No,
like the real
I got the
bike?
one with the with the bell on the right.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can have your boom.
Tandy's coming. Yep. Okay.
You know what it is. Did you finish? Have you finished yours?
So what had happened was, I'm not going to do like a whole Christmas shopping and stuff until I get to Texas, because when I tell you they charge you $100 to put that junk on a plane,
Yeah.
Come
yeah,
on, what you say
yeah.
now?
That's true.
that's
true.
all kinds of money.
But everything is about money now. Y'all get set the game
Shmoney,
up.
you feel me?
That's how you say
It's a little bit
shmoney.
shmoney, you feel me? But
Stinky
guess
shmoney.
what? I got you something for Christmas.
I got you something too.
For real?
I really got you something.
Is it a pony?
No, it's been a long time, but since I gave somebody a gift, but
'Cause
yes,
I'm
you had to be
special.
special. Facts.
I'm
So
special.
I think I went out and. So I don't want you to laugh at my gift. But
hell.
it's like they say, it's a thought to count. But we on live here, so I don't want to look silly. But
I'm a fake it and be like, oh, I love it.
oh man, I'm gonna know it
Nah.
now. You know what I'm saying? Now I know
Nah,
what's
bro.
coming, man.
Okay.
Hey, I definitely want y'all to get y'all pens and paper ready, because my next guest coming on is, like I said, he has been tremendous things out here in the streets, especially in these communities.
Yeah.
And definitely get your pen and paper. I mean, somebody ready calling already, so he got the phones on fire. Mr. Demetrius Collins, but definitely, do you want to exchange your gift now?
Let's do this, man.
All right.
Now, let me do it first. Let me give it for you
mine
first. Let me get-
All right, if y'all see my expression, y'all know me out there, man. Y'all
right.
feel out there, man.
Let me go ahead and do this.
You hear?
Have yourself a very little
I ain't got Christmas in a long time either, so I'm kind
You
of.
gonna cry, y'all. I'm just-
Yeah, I do cry on.
Sentimental and all that. You feel me? Because you be cooking, show the world.
Oh,
Show
I like
the
that.
world.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Because he
Okay.
be cooking.
Okay.
for
I don't like
his
nothing in
kids.
Georgia but the Snap Judgment
How
show.
you doing? All right.
Nah.
Hater.
Okay. No doubt. No doubt.
Again, he
I
cooks,
see you.
ladies.
Oh, yes, I do cook. I do chef.
I've had his turkey and it was delicious.
Yes. I do my thing. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna wear this. Oh my God, this is the.
And then stuff to keep your feet warm. Warm, because we don't need another flu on your hands and catching that
I
good
really
stuff.
appreciate that.
Sir.
Thank you. I like that.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's my turn. It's my
I like
turn.
that. I like
It's
that.
my- You
You know how we do,
welcome.
man. Merry Christmas.
All right.
I'm gonna try my best so men, ladies don't laugh when I got her.
Composure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So.
gonna be some. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you know,
it's
Santa.
a pony.
Santa, yeah. Let's see what we did.
Oh my god!
We're in the Christmas spirit.
Oh my god!
So
Let
did
me
I do
find
good?
out. Hold on, ladies.
Did I do good? I mean,
Ladies.
is that good enough? I
Yeah,
mean,
boy.
is that good enough for a lady? I mean, did
Ew.
I do okay? I was
You
kind
did
of nervous.
delicious, okay?
How you know we gonna do, man?
He's so amazing. I love it.
Hey, man. My man Demetirus Collins coming up. I want to go into a video, man. My artist of the day, Tito Montana. This is Good Life.
Montana.
Final Score Entertainment out there doing their thing. Matter of fact, he's the producer of my intro, the Snap Judgment Show.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he's out here doing his work. Try to get him on the show. This already know, Tito Montana, Good Life.
Damn.
Why you accept what he offers? I'm closing 6-figure deals in my office. Late night movies, fast food dinners. You in love with a loser, you can roll with a winner. My, I got stacks coming in, I can't stash. I'm talking brown paper bags, drug cash, fireproof safes. Surveillance at the entrance to the house. The only thing is missing is a spouse. Watchtowers in the back, Rockwilders on the green grass. Your future starts now. Close your eyes, lean back. I'ma let the top down. You gon' feel a breeze. Your situations will vanish. I'm doing this with ease. I'm a hustler. Axe my skin and cat 3 ways. Come backpack, disappear for 3 days. I'm trying to mold you, turn you to a star. It's big benefits dealing with Mr. R. For Fall to a twin bed, mine's 15 comfy. King size sitting high, shorty come keep me company.
Take a car to the garage, put some miles on it. Take a credit card to Fifth Ave style.
That's right, cop your mama something.
And it's just the kids.
Send your brother a package.
Do his big.
Hello?
Hello?
Hold on, what's going on? What happened?
Yo, he did it again. I don't have nowhere to go. Like, he just kicked me out. I got my bags. I'm at a bus stop. Like, I don't know where to go right now.
Hold on. All right, listen. Go to my crib. It's a key in the flower pot by the front door. Yeah, I'm out of town right now, but take some time out. Just relax. Calm down. Enjoy yourself a couple of days, and I'll be back.
I mean, are you sure?
No, sure. It's no problem, man. You my peoples. You good, man. Just, just chill, man. Don't let this thing, work you up.
Thank you.
Hit me when you get there so I know you good.
Okay.
Wooden floor chandelier, surround sound since you air. Mikasa, Sukasa, decorated since you here. Tell them put it on the tab. You ain't gotta stop and stare. Shoes in your Chanel bag. Time for eyewear. I swear to always provide for and ride for you. Take the stand, hand on the Bible and lie for you. This is true love, not chopped and screwed up. I'm a pet name you easy. We about to move up to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Look at Central Park, New York look gorgeous in the night when the city dark. Sweetie, I'm from poverty. Sugar, water, powder, milk. Pops abandoned the family. Now I'm dealing with the guilt. Oldest child, mama's king. Now I'm copping mama things. Mama cars, mama furs, mama cribs, mama bling. Young black with cake. She could've named me Duncan Hines. Now you know what's mine is yours. I wanna know if yours is mine. For real.
Sandwiches, lamps called a good life. You already know what the hood life.
twin bed, mine's fits and comfy. King size sitting high, shorty come keep me company.
Take a car to the garage, put some miles
That's
on
right.
it. Take a credit card to Fifth Ave Stone.
Cop your mama something.
And your sister kids.
Send your brother a package. Let's go.
If he won't do his job, I'ma do it for him. Used to ripping duct tape off a RAV4. Now you in that Benz for it. Look at all them jewels in the light.
That's right. That's right.
Baby, what you doing tonight? I wanna make you say, yeah, 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 yeah. Went from lost to a boss in the night. Share something with your celebs, called a good, good life. You already know the good life.
Fall to a twin bed, mine's fit and comfy. King size sitting high, shorty come keep me comfy.
Take a car to the garage with some miles.
That's right.
Take a credit card to Fifth Avenue Stone.
For real, cop your mama something.
And your sister kids.
Send your brother a package.
All you do is
Yes.
Gotta move.
Y'all know what it is, man. That's your boy Tito Montana. Good, good life. It's your boy Jay Thirst.
Yeah, I'm Tangy, Miss Spicy. if
You are
nasty.
tuned into the Snap Judgment
Snap,
show.
snap, judgment.
Ah, snap. Hey, man. I wanted to introduce you, man, to listen, author,
Yeah.
community. So I'm gonna tell you, a mentor to me.
Come on,
Like I said,
mentor.
he's a great bookseller. He's a great nonprofit out here. I mean, definitely deep in the community,
He
man.
that man.
If y'all don't know who he is, this is the 2019 nonprofit of the year, Mr.
Yeah, boy.
Demetirus
Bam, 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 bam.
Collins.
How we doing?
Hey, man, brother, thank
Such
you
a
for coming,
blessing.
man. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming.
I remember I was on this show when I first wrote my first book.
Yes.
I mean, it was a blessing just being here then, man. I really appreciate you guys have grown.
Yes.
I love supporting my brothers like this.
And this is why we would do it, because you support those. And that's why we have to work with each other and love it. I'm glad you came back, because you've been busy, too.
Oh,
that was your first book.
Rocky.
First
So that was almost a year and a half ago.
First of
Yeah.
all, how many books we talking?
well, I've written two. I'm on my third one right now.
Nice.
So the first book taught savings, giving back to the community, and just teaching kids about managing money.
Sure.
The
Yes.
second book was the introduction of credit to children. How credit scores work, how
That's
Yes.
nice. Teaching while they young,
yeah,
man.
stuff like that. And the third book is going to be investing, teaching
Gotcha.
kids about how investing works.
You need
They
to
need
teach
to know
my
that.
grown stuff how to invest. How you doing?
I do it all the time.
Come on, Neil.
I do. I'm ready.
So I know, like I said, you're involved in a lot of charity work out here. And I know you do a great, big thing. And I think you had your second, you was up on your literacy youth foundation for 10 years Christmas party this year.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
how was, we got a call already.
they
Let me
called
see
me.
what's going on. Let's see what you want. Hey, hold on. Caller, what can I do for you? This is the Snap Judgment Show.
Ask Demetrius Collins the question.
Go ahead.
Okay, wonderful. I have teenagers, and they just love to spend money. They love to spend my money and their money, of course.
True.
So I was trying to find a easier way to teach them how to budget and save, because at this very moment, only thing they're thinking about is what they want. They just want to enjoy life and spend it all. So they are not listening to me. So how do I get them to engage in trying to save so that they can see how it would empower their future?
You know what? I talked about this in my first book. You said did you say a name?
Yeah.
I don't know. What was your
What's your
name?
name?
babe?
My name is Tamara Lavaseri.
Okay,
Hi,
Tamara.
Kamara, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Okay, with teenagers, you know what? It's easy to teach them when they're a little bit younger with teenagers.
Yes.
But what we do, we've created the 3-jar system, and what the 3-jar system is. You tell your teenagers this. They got 1 jar for savings. Jar number 2 is going to be for actually doing something nice for someone.
Nice.
And then jar number 3 is their spending money.
Come on.
Okay, and we tell them, go ahead and put, every time you get an allowance, you work, you make money, split your money up in 3 and put them in those 3 jars.
Nice.
When they fill up, you take that saving one to the bank and put it in your savings account.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, every time the holidays come, kids, I don't have no money to buy my mom a
You
gift.
do now.
But
Tonight.
Now you got something.
Ham.
Yeah,
I like
now,
that.
yeah. Now you can do something for other people, and then you spin your 3rd jar.
Love it.
And then you start over again. And I would do that with all 3 of my kids. You know, or I don't know how many you got. 3, 4. I think you said 4, right?
Yes, 4.
Yeah. I would do it with all of them. I mean, it really works. And let me tell you what happens when they become adults, Tamara. What happens is the savings turns into investing because now they can invest.
Now they can.
The give back turns into tithes and offerings.
Come on now.
So now they actually
10%.
feeding into the church. So God is blessing them with even more.
Come on.
And then they got the 3rd jar, which actually they can actually go out and splurge and spend a little bit.
I love
so
it.
it's a good concept to grow from kids to adults with.
What you
Yes.
think about that, Tamara?
I think I love it. I'm going
I
to
love
try
it, too.
I'm actually going to implement it. I'm going to try to do that this Tuesday for Christmas. We're going to have a family
Start
discussion
right.
and family
That's
dinner,
right.
And
Yes.
I'm going to actually speak about and tell my whole family about that.
Yes.
The
idea, 'cause
whole
I think
one.
It's a
Yes.
phenomenal idea.
Thank you so much. I'm telling you, it works.
It sounds like it will. It sounds like it will. So I will implement it. Thank you so very much.
Thanks
Good,
for
so
calling
much.
in.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, and thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right.
I like that. I like that. I think that's something. I don't have a jar, but my kids, when they don't get no money from their discipline, they don't get it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just more obviously you got a blazing in here. We got another caller. What's going on out here?
Speaker.
Hi, this is Snap Judgment Show. Caller, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Dominique.
Hey, Dominique.
How you doing, Dominique? Happy holidays.
Hey, happy holidays.
How can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling in to find if I could ask D.L. Collins a question.
Sure. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Hi, D.L.
How are
I hear
you?
People talk about. Hey, how you doing?
I'm great.
I hear people talk about finance and financial stability all the time, but what I see happening all the time, especially with children transitioning from college to their adulthood, they run into credit problems. Can you explain how to avoid that?
Okay, we actually, the Literacy for Youth Foundation, have a class that we actually teach high school students from the 12th grade going into college about credit before they get there. I'm definitely going to give you the information for that. The key to teaching teenagers about credit is, first of all, we got to teach our kids what utilization is.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And
That's a big word.
and Dominique,
Yes.
what we've been told or what we see is you get a credit card when you get to college. You go and you're charging money for food and clothes and and then you've maxed it out.
Messing up your
And
credit.
kids don't know that
Come on.
when you max the card out, your credit score decreases.
That part.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we teach our kids before they go to college what utilization is. Okay, son, when you get to college, if they give you a $100 limit or a $500 limit, you only spend $100 out of that $500.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and that's how your credit scores increase. And once they know that, and then also we got to teach them about credit scores and how credit scores work. They need to
Yes.
know about the 3 bureaus, and they need to know how to monitor their credit. I mean, it's free credit
It's exactly,
reporting
exactly.
agencies out here.
Yes.
So, Mr. Lockhart, it's just a matter of sitting down with them saying, okay, avoid the pitfalls of all these banks giving you credit cards
Just to give it to
to
you.
give them to you.
Yep.
Just
And
'cause
if
you
you
approved.
get them, remember, only use 15%
Percent of it. Yep.
of what they give you. And then when it's time to pay the minimum payment back, pay double. Don't just pay the minimum payment, pay double. I mean, think about it. On a $500 bill, your minimum payment only going to be what? $10, $15? So pay $30 a
You
month.
pay $100. How you
Yeah,
doing?
exactly. So that's the information that you want to give your kids going into college. And like I said, the Literacy for Youth Foundation teach these classes, and I would love for your kids to be a part of them. And I'm going to make sure I get you the information before I leave.
Okay, that works. I have one more question
Absolutely.
involving that. So why is it so easy for our children to get credit, and it's harder for an adult to get credit later on in life?
Kids are undisciplined already.
Right. You know what? And I hate to say this, but it's kind of like a trap.
It is. It is a trap.
So the banks know. Okay, when we get them when they're young, they're gonna max out these cards, and we're gonna charge them 30% interest. Right.
Yep.
Okay, and they know they're gonna pay this interest probably for the rest of their life.
Forever.
So what happens is when we finally wake up and say, you know what, we paying this interest. Then you got people saying, you know what, I'm not gonna keep paying this interest. I'll just file bankruptcy, or I won't even worry about it no more. So now we're an adult.
We can't teach them that. Yep.
We didn't learn what interest and what the penalties were.
Right.
So now as adults, when we finally file a bankruptcy or try to start over, the banks look at us as a high liability now.
Yeah.
Because they gave us
red lights.
they gave us a chance as kids, and they wanted to make gazillion dollars off of us, and they made a little bit, and now we filed bankruptcy, so now they can't make the money. They don't want to give us credit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or, okay, if I give you credit now that you messed it up as a child, guess what? Your interest rate is going to double.
Double now. It's like insurance.
You know, what we'll charge.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, man.
You already looking like a negative light when you walk in.
Yeah,
Already.
Off the top.
Yeah.
Off the top.
So you gotta have discipline.
So I hope does that pretty much answer your question?
Oh, yes, I totally understand it. I just wanted to make sure that I was teaching my children the right way, and
Teach
I
them
definitely
early.
will get your information and bring my children into one of your financial literacy.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And like I say, man, we go through this, man, because like my parents didn't actually educate me on credit because
Mine either.
you know a lot of them didn't know.
They just said go.
Exactly.
Leave.
But when we got the resources now.
Yes.
We got the foundations and we're out here so
And
we
become
teach
more
this
aware.
generation.
And we're more aware, we're paying attention.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure it's not about us, it's about our children, and feed it down to them.
Oh yeah. And then that's creating generational wealth because you and your kids, eventually y'all put y'all credit together, y'all investing and y'all buying properties, and now it's a family business. So
Appreciate it. Good luck, man. Like I said, I can't hope to see you. Happy holidays, and like I said, man, thank you for calling in.
Merry
No
Christmas,
problem.
sir.
For all of you all.
All right, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Now my thing is, you also do counseling too?
Absolutely.
Yes,
What
this
kind
is
of counseling?
absolutely.
Because I know it's like I specialize in one-on-one versus families, but I also ventured into counseling with families. What is your favorite part?
My favorite part of counseling is anger management.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So the reason I like anger management is because I still like dealing with teenagers and kids. And what let me tell you what happened. Parents, and I'm not gonna sit here and blame the parents. Parents are working, they doing everything, and they don't sometimes have time to actually raise and teach
And
these
teach at the
kids.
same time, raise and teach.
So the streets teach the kids.
Yeah.
And then
That's
the
the
kids
shit.
get upset. They running with the wrong crowds. They get angry. Now you getting weapons. You on drugs.
Right.
So my thing is with anger management, I want to bring these kids back in.
Okay.
And teach them a family value. I know
Yes.
your mom working. You can't let the streets raise you. So let me all that anger. First of all, you got kicked out of school. Now you're in an alternative school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just
It's
now
recycling.
you're in the system.
You're in the system.
Right.
You're on
And now you got
probation.
to start all over
Yeah,
again. So it's
yeah.
like starting
And
all over again once you get
it's
older.
definitely a blessing to help the kids now.
Yes.
Because you have a lot of angered adults that it's almost like they're lost. Like you almost can't help them in a way.
Right.
Because they're to me, I think they're angry with the streets and also angry with their family for not teaching them right. That's why S.N.A.P judgment, raised right, taught wrong. Let's go to a caller. Let's see what this caller talk about. What's going on, baby? Hold on. It's a S.N.A.P judgment show. How can I help you?
Yes, I was calling for Demetirus Collins.
Okay, here he is. How you doing?
I'm here.
Hi, my name is Erica Mattox, and I was trying to find out what is a good age to start teaching my granddaughter how to start saving money. She's only 3 right now.
You know what? I always say 8. 8 is the magic number for me, because at 8, they went through the whole kindergarten where they understand numbers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They understand math, addition,
Nap time.
subtraction. Yeah,
They know what the numbers mean.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because if you try to teach them before they learn math and numbers, it might be a little
Confusing.
confusing.
Yeah.
So I would say I would say 8. But, you know, I would say at the same time that 3 now, you need to go ahead and start saving, you know, for your granddaughter. Like, you know, I don't know if you, you know, if you give your granddaughter a little allowance, or if you give her, you know, money for snacks or whatever, you can teach them with that. All right. If you want snacks, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Do A, B, and C, do some chores.
Yeah, here we go. I'm going to give you this amount of money, you get snacks. This amount of money we're going to put aside, you know, because we're going to save this up. And then eventually they can at least learn savings.
Yeah.
So savings here and snacks here. So split the money up. They may not be ready for the 3-jar system.
No.
But they will be ready for snacks here, save here. And then if you save here, then guess what? You get enough money over here, you can buy even more.
I love it.
I like that. I like that.
Bless your future.
So yeah, you can do that with the younger kids. But 8 years old, after they get that math concept, we ready to start teaching credit.
So you got 5 more to go, Erica.
Okay. Yeah. And another question also. If I wanted to volunteer, how would I go about doing that?
Oh, absolutely. Go to the Literacy for Youth. That's literacy, LITERACY, the number 4, youth, and register as a volunteer there. Matter of fact, I know February coming up. We're going into the Children's Hospital, and we're going to do an art project where we're going to help the kids make art projects for their parents.
Okay,
that's nice.
And we're also, and we need volunteers that are artsy that can help us with these these kids. Also, we do the same thing in the homeless shelters. We go into shelters for Valentine's Day, and we help the kids make Valentine's Day projects, you know, for their parents.
Gotcha.
So we need volunteers.
Please hook him up, Erica.
I will be linking up with you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
really
calling
appreciate it. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
You too. Oh yes, that's some great idea. Blowing up.
So what is like one of your future goals for next year?
Okay, so next year I'm working on book number 3. I'm working on book
Snap
number 3.
judgment, please hold. Go ahead.
All right, so the investment book. So that's what I want to do, and just continue to keep blessing. You know, we're working on teaching kids investment. We're working on, like I said, the projects of with the Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to do holiday projects, feeding the homeless, feeding kids in low income areas. So wherever the community need me, I'm assigned to my city.
He's
like
available,
He's a
people.
veteran.
He
He's
is available.
He's a veteran.
Come
He's
on.
out here, signed to the city.
I'm assigned to my city,
to the
like
city.
that sick, you know. But wherever I'm needed, that's where I'm gonna be.
I love it.
Okay.
That's where I'm gonna be.
Awesome. Thanks for calling in. It's a Snap Judgment Show. This is Tangi. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Janetta Love, and I have a finance question for author D.L. Collins.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Mr. D.L. Collins, I want to know how to negotiate a lower interest rate on my credit card, which they're charging me 18%.
Good night.
Woo.
You know what?
Throw it away.
This is what I honestly would go to a credit union or another bank and try to apply for another credit card that'll offer maybe 12 months, no interest, and then a lower rate. Your credit unions always are going to give you lower rates.
That's correct.
Than your banks, and they're always giving out. You know, willing to pay off balances. So
credit union,
credit
like
unions.
in Atlanta, like what kind of credit union?
Yeah, so you got Delta Community Credit Union. You don't have to, you don't have to work for Delta to get an account there.
Yeah.
I know that's one. I'm not sure about Assured, but I swear by Delta Community Credit Union.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I swear by it.
Write this down.
Yes.
Oh,
Delta.
yeah.
And what do you have to have like a perfect credit to work with the credit union?
You know what? Credit unions like to see at least a low 600 credit score.
Yeah.
So
At least
620.
so if you at 700, that ain't it.
Yeah, 700. You great.
I don't feel great.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you great at 7, but they usually want to see at least like 620. I think is the magic number.
Oh.
The Navy Federal, I got this Navy Federal on this. About the same.
The Navy, you got to be.
So if you have a
there, yep.
700 credit rating, they don't want to deal with you?
Oh no, they do.
They will. They'll work with you.
Yeah, they'll definitely do it.
But he gonna be like,
at
she
least
alright.
the 600.
600 is gonna say all right.
600 is
is
all right.
great.
Gotcha.
700
is
yeah, 700 is great,
It's
right?
great.
I'm
700 is great.
knocking at that though.
To me, 680
Yeah.
working on
Let
it.
me tell you
700
though,
is great.
I was at 780, right? Good. Okay.
Okay.
And then I slid on back down. So like now it's like right there knocking at 700. But still, people are like, nah,
That's
we're
not
gonna
good enough.
charge you. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm
It's like everybody
good.
pushing for the age. It's like they're pushing up now because I think a lot of people have 700s.
But see, the crazy part about that is it's still
Us
it's
people
still
have
money.
700s.
It's
A lot
still,
of us
it's,
people.
it's all about money. And the sad
Yes.
part is, Trinetta, realistically, you should be able to call into your bank and
Yes.
say, I've been a loyal customer
For a long period of time.
I'm
Yes.
rocking with you for years.
Can you reduce my rate? But that's calling in basically telling them to cut their money. And nobody wants to cut their money, you know? And it's pretty sad because you're paying them every month because you're paying interest.
So that means I have to go outside the marriage.
You got to go outside marriage.
Go on back
Just keep it quiet.
Now, you know what? You can do like we do with these cable companies. Call the bank and say, look, I'm about to go over here to another
Threaten.
bank.
That's what you do, girl. You threaten.
And that's offering a lower rate. Can y'all beat it? Or I'm going to have to get this balance transferred from y'all. I really like our relationship. But
walk in there with your demands.
We have some negotiation power.
Yes, I would try it. What you got to lose at that point?
You're right.
They can't take nothing.
That's awesome advice. Thank you, DL.
All right, T-Stars Entertainment in the building.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
All right,
Merry Christmas to you. There we go. Another great customer satisfied with.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's great. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because now you got me doing
like
pickups.
counseling. You've written books. What is a secret talent you got?
What's a secret talent I got?
A secret talent where?
Oh, man.
You be
I
singing.
can't put everything out there. I wish I could sing.
You sing in the shower?
I probably wouldn't be single if I could sing.
Piantos?
I'd be like Luther.
A
chair is still a chair.
You know how we do in the shower. I'm Luther, Barry White in the shower.
They like that. They like that.
Well, before we're gonna go to a commercial, like I said, we're gonna play a video before we come back and definitely talk about the fundraising on you because I guess you've been getting everybody finances. They want to know about their money. All this money done spent this month.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna go with Tito Montana. Like I said, that's our artist of the day. We come.
All right.
You already know what it is, man. It's a Snap Judgment show.
Snap Judgment, please hold.
All right.
Let's go. We was making love. You started the ride. I motion it. You started to cry. Then we came. We was making love. You started the ride. I motion it. You started to cry. Then we came. Light a candle, roll a spliff. Pour some wine before we sip. Let's make a toast to the years coming in good health. May all our future endeavors sure to bring us wealth. Girl, you ain't by yourself. Lady, I came to help. You claiming this thing for real. Well, baby, it's time to build. Let the simple-minded do the gossiping. While we prosper and focus on new levels. Watches with blue bezels. Homes in foreign places. Beach houses for love making. I came a long way from Arlene's eggs and bacon. Now your legs are shaking. You wanna detach. I'm biting on your neck. You scratching on my back. You moan deeper. I'm the Grim Reaper. I'm trying to knock your nookie out. Put it in a sleeper. I'm trying to put my name on it so your ex know to let it go. That boy Tito got the best flow. For real. We was making love. You started the ride. I motion it. You started to cry. Then we came. We was making love. You started the ride. I motion your name. You started to cry. Then we came. Heartbreaks make better love. Heart-shaped jacuzzi tubs. One life to live, trying to swap minds with yours. Now, baby, what it is, though I'm busy, I make time for you. You know I grind for for two, so we can eat for three. When they gon' set us free, no more slaves of a mental death and power. Marble floors, glass doors to the shower. You addicted to power. I'm in love with the game. We be ghosts in the phantom. Guess we see it the same. Turn that back seat into a suite. No sheets, just my button up. Baby girl, you be cutting up for real. We was making love. You started the ride. I moaned your name. You started to cry. Then we came. We was making love. You started the ride. I moaned your name. You started to cry. Then we came.
Yes, I see you, Tito Montana, out there, Final Score Entertainment out there. Hey, you wanna go to a caller real quick? Let's do a caller.
Hello, caller. This is Tangi, Snap Judgment. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right. How may I help you?
Yes, I was calling, and the question is for DL. And the question is, how do you help motivate a young writer to keep their knife sharp?
That's so deep.
You know what? That's a good question. When I'm writing, I'm gonna tell you first of all, they gotta see the vision, and you gotta continually, kind of praise them and push them and let them know how they're needed and how it's important to actually tell their story. I write better when I see a need.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And now, if this is going to be one of your kids, or is this you yourself?
For my daughter.
Okay, this is for your daughter. Let me ask you a question. So, what exactly is her book about, or she want to write about?
Well, she doesn't necessarily want to write a book in general, but she writes, short stories. She writes poems. She has to do a lot of writing in general for academic reasons.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
So she writes short stories and poems. And let me ask one other question. What kind of, just give me an idea of the genre of short stories and poems she writes.
It's kind of random. It's like all over the place. It's just kind of whenever she's on a whim, so the characters are changing, the subject matter changes.
Okay.
But everything is great, but I've noticed sometimes, she doesn't really exercise the writing. Sometimes she just gets lost in the academia.
Okay, and she's
the short stories and the poems are more, for herself.
Okay, and she's a teenager?
Yes.
So what you want to encourage her to do is tell her stories when she go to school, when she see things that happen. I mean, when her friends have situations, things that's going on in her neighborhood, things that she's not happy about, things that she want to change in the world. Like every time she got to look at everything like it's a story that she can write and teach and tell someone about.
Yes.
So that's what you got to do. Perfect example, when she come in for school, did anything happen interesting today? Did you see a fight, or did you see
lines of communication.
anything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, tell me what happened. That's a story. All right, when you went out and hung out with your friends at a party the other night, what happened? I mean, it could be a love story. It could be,
details, yeah.
A story where she saw somebody, with some drugs.
And that's a method of expression, because some kids, they don't understand how to talk.
Exactly.
And they keep everything bottled up. And how was your day at school? Fine. What y'all do today? Nothing. It's always that short rim, you know what I mean? So expressing yourself, I believe, would help her.
Yeah. So that's what everything around her has to be a story. Yeah. And she has to look at, and tell her to look at everything as an opportunity for her to put it on paper to help someone else that may be going through that situation.
Yes.
Child or adult.
Right.
Child or adult.
Okay.
Yes.
Child or adult. Yeah, she's going to tell her story, and she's going to be paid for telling her story.
Come on now.
And you let her know that. Every time you see something, write something, you're going to be paid for that.
Come on now.
But yes.
That's residual income.
Right. That's right.
And
that's
that motivates.
So I'm thinking I need to get her to write a little, like a volume of like short stories and poetry,
absolutely,
things of that nature.
And you know what? I'm gonna say, look at all the stuff that's going on in school with bullying. Ooh. I mean, that alone, I'm pretty sure she sees social media situation where people being bullied or whatever. She could take those situations, create a story to help someone that could be thinking about taking their life, or could be, you know, just really stressed about what's going on. Look at what's going on with these women being kidnapped.
Yes.
And you know, just from the media and the news, like she can take all these situations and put it on paper and tell a story that can help someone else. And that's what you need to tell her.
Okay.
And you know what a good activity is for children is
Yeah,
making a vision board. A lot of teams, that would really help them. If you see that vision, they can go forward to that vision.
Yes. Absolutely. And they got the apps now on the phone. The
Come on now,
app.
Vision Board.
Now, the Vision Board app, I love it because every time you pull your phone up, all your vision is on your screen.
I'm doing that today. What you talking about?
So tell them to download the Vision Board app, and everything that she want to accomplish, writing a book, writing a poem, writing stories, put all that stuff on her screensaver. These kids got their phones in their hands all day.
All day, every day.
So let them see the vision all day.
Yeah.
You know what? She has one already in her phone. She makes her own little vision boards.
Oh, yeah. That need to be her screensaver.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep.
That need to be her screensaver.
Come on.
Okay, great.
Well, definitely thank you for calling in, and hope that was great for you, because like I said, I've learned something. I learned something today, so
I
I'm gonna get
did.
that.
I did. Thank you. It's much appreciated. I appreciate the insight. Because as a parent, you know, you don't want to like shove it down their throats.
Yes.
Going, oh, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing that, and you want to encourage them. You don't want to come down on them.
We got to talk to them, not at them.
You know, it's about finding that balance to, you know,
Yes.
push themselves a little harder.
Yeah, and make sure you follow me on social media. It's SallySaverSeries.com at Instagram. And when she writes things, send it over to me, and I'll be a reader, and I'll critique it and give her some information and try to help her out.
That's what's up.
I also can put her with.
Definitely do that.
Yeah, I also can put her with illustrators and publishing houses as well.
I'm gonna send mine in too.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
You have a great
You
holiday.
guys have a wonderful day.
You too.
Happy holidays.
Woo. Well, I have a question, because just then I just know that you paid away layaways at the Walmart in Cobb County this year.
Should have put something in there.
Yo, everybody say that.
I said, you know, I seen other people do it, but so what was that like? Because I think I seen Tyler Perry. I heard he did it before, and T.I. But now I don't know them guys, but know you. How did that feel?
What, you know what? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show people you don't have to be a Tyler Perry or a Beyonce.
Exactly.
But you can be Mr. Greatness here.
to actually go in and pay Walmart layaways off.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to do. Anybody can help out. You know,
anything.
And when I tell you, it was the greatest feeling when we went in there. I mean, the people actually called me. I was on vacation, and the people that went in there when they saw their layaway was paid off, they had the store call me. I was on vacation. And asked me to come there so they could personally hug me and thank me. I had to leave. I left my vacation to go to Walmart just to meet families, and they cried and we talked, and it was just amazing. Like I feel like God looked down on us when we do stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And I feel like I've completed my mission, and He can say, "Well done."
Come on.
Yes.
You know, and that's how I live.
If you ever get in your spirit that you want to bless me with a vacation,
absolutely.
You know, I'm here for
anywhere
it.
but the Bahamas. I can't do the Bahamas.
Thailand, that's it.
So how can
Thailand.
Thailand's good.
Nice.
Thailand's good.
I'm trying to get my sexual chocolate on.
There it is.
Facts. Well, we got Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Anyway, we talk about so going further. So now the holidays are here. What's the next thing?
Now, 1,500 families was our goal this year.
Come on.
We actually did 1,495 families.
What you do?
Right, we need 5 families. Let's go.
Toys, coats, clothes.
He blessed their
and
lives.
all.
You hear
Yes.
Blessed them.
14, how much? 14.95?
$14.95.
Five more to
go.
do, and that's
Come
tomorrow.
on.
And I'm done for the year.
Gotcha.
I can spend time with
Should've
my
had a
family.
baby.
Yes.
But I mean, coming up next is it's a new year starting. It's time to. I meet with my team next week to start writing out our goals for the following year.
I love it.
Which is back in the shelters, the transitional house, Kathy Collins' house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the next thing. So just to give y'all a little bit of idea, a little bit of information about Kathy Collins. Kathy Collins House of Hope is a nonprofit that I started to help young women in transitional housing. Okay. When I started it, it was an immediate need for it in Kentucky, Bowling Green. So we took it to Kentucky, to Bowling Green, and it is I mean, they feeding thousands of kids a day, helping with.
Goodness.
I mean, Bowling Green, they just had a party.
Blessings
Hundreds
upon
of
blessings
upon
families
blessings.
came in. I mean, so it's doing so well in Kentucky. I've decided that I want to bring it back here to Atlanta.
Yes.
So
down.
that's what I'm gonna be
We're down.
working on
We're
this
down.
year is the Kathy Collins House of Hope.
Love it.
Here in Atlanta.
Come on, hey,
to
hey.
help these young ladies that don't have a place to stay. Actually getting back into real estate so we can get properties.
Nice.
To actually, and then we can get federal funding.
You said back.
Yeah.
You do that
Yeah.
what do you not do?
98. I did
15
real estate
jobs
for 12
looking-
years.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, for 12 years.
You can
yeah.
teach me something because I had a rental property.
Okay.
And I wanted to fist fight her every day. .com.
You gotta
And,
get a
oh my
property
gosh.
management
You gotta,
company
yeah.
to do that.
And
so
see,
you
I
don't
was
have
trying
to
to
do it.
I was trying to manage that property here, and my stuff is in Texas. It was the worst experience. But I want to do that again. I want to go into flipping houses and things of that sort. I want to do something
Oh,
different.
absolutely. That's what we want to do. We want to go down to the, and I got some really good real estate connections here. We want to go down to the court steps.
Okay.
And buy those tax properties. On the
Nice.
Tuesday on the step, you can get them really, really cheap. And we, like I said, we're trying to get federal funding so we can buy them and use them for transitional.
Okay.
But for you, for
Yes.
someone that want to invest,
Yes.
I think that's a great idea to go down there on Tuesday
Oh, we
and
gonna
buy
link
those tax
then.
properties.
Yes.
Not link,
Yes.
but link.
You
heard?
can buy houses for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000
Easy.
down there.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it's a great idea. So I give you my information too.
Yeah,
So you
but
can come
duh,
with us.
like we're linked.
And we leave, we'll go to Thailand.
Come on.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what, see, there you go.
How
Taking
you
my
doing?
co-host somewhere. So, what, so
I have
I
a
can be.
question.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I
No,
have
you
a
got that.
question. So, what is one thing, and I'm going to tell you why. What is one thing you hate about Christmas? And I say that because what I hate about Christmas is everybody and their mama on my heels with them baskets when I go to Walmart. If you don't sit your
Right.
go home. Like,
Right.
what is one thing you don't like about Christmas?
I do so much for people. The one thing I don't like is people that try to take advantage.
That
And
part
that's
in
what-
your life.
Yeah, that's
you
what
don't
we
get out of my face.
Let me tell you what we've encountered, and this is crazy. We trying to help these kids and families. We've encountered families that'll come and get all these toys for their kids so they can take their money and spend it on
That's
themselves.
something. Yeah.
You know,
If
now if you
you
guys
still
got
contributed.
jobs,
Exactly. Still
you know,
contribute.
y'all got
Tail
houses, y'all got all that
down.
stuff. It's like, oh, let me get these free toys for the kids,
That's
so
some
we can teach
bull.
them money,
Money
buy
and do
us
something.
People that
purses
really need
and
that.
Buy stuff, exactly.
Yeah, and we run into that every.
You got to pray
year.
that out.
Every
Please
year.
pray and stop taking advantage of the situation of
Yeah.
somebody giving their heart and their time to help you out. You're taking advantage of it. It's beautiful.
Perfect example. Walmart called me after we paid the layaways off.
Sure.
5 people that same day tried to go back and take their gifts back and get the money.
back.
Wow.
But remember, it's on who credit card?
Yours. So they couldn't
Play
take
yourself.
it.
You see what I'm
Wow.
saying? So
Dumb.
where did the money go?
Dumb.
So people do. Wow.
Yes.
Hey.
I wouldn't doubt
Yes.
it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Slap
I
in
wouldn't
your
doubt it.
face.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But you know, those were 5 out of thousands.
Thousands of
Bajillion.
people.
But it's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
them
yeah,
ignorant
yeah.
ones that always
So,
try you.
You know, you got to kind of take it and keep it moving.
So how can they how can they find you on social media?
Social media. My personal social media on IG.
It's personal.
Yeah.
It's personal. Hey.
Is,
Tap your chest.
Is
All right.
author D.L. Collins on IG.
Author D.L. Collins.
Author D.L. Collins.
IG.
Now, the foundation is literacy, the number 4 youth on IG and Facebook.
Yes.
And the book is Sally Savers series on IG and Facebook.
He naming all them accolades.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes.
You got it. That's all 3 of them.
How you doing?
And make sure you
Collins
pay
comes
attention.
in.
So what's next before we split out here? What's next for the Sally Saviors book series?
Next is the investment series.
part?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you what I really want to do, and y'all started this when we first came in. You said adults need to know.
Absolutely, because
Exactly.
a lot of us are lost.
So let me tell you what I really want to do. Once I finish this 3rd book, which teaches investing, I want to write an adult book for
Sure.
adults that teach adults how to actually learn financial literacy with their kids. And
Gotcha.
how to practice those, those things like
Learn
saving
together.
money,
Learn to go.
comparing
Yeah,
and
yeah.
contrasting, investing. I want to teach a book that teach parents how to learn with their kids to create generational
Yes.
wealth. So that's going to be my next project after this 3rd book.
Okay.
is going to be that.
Doing big things.
Well, we definitely want to thank you for coming to the Snap Judgment Show. We're family now.
Absolutely.
Me, Tangi, you do a phone call away. We're
Yeah,
there.
we're
We're
going
helping
to
support.
Thailand.
And like I said, they're going to Thailand after this. So I don't know what's going on the holidays. But like I said, you already know how to catch us, man. This is the Snap Judgment Show. Next week, we have Chef Los Woods. And I have youth football team from my Wheeler team and my Giants team is going to come through and spend the day with me, host me before we go into the new year, man.
Yeah.
'Cause like I said, this is for the children. Make sure you turn your dream into a goal, your goal into a project, and turn your project into success. When you get success, hey, you help out a lot of people besides yourself. You already know till next week, man. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. You already know what it is, man. The Snap Judgment Show.
Put a ring on it.
Put a ring on it.
Finish, nigga.